Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. I have today what is somewhat of a unique one for me. I mean, it's not 100% unique. Let's just get into it. Let me tell you what it is. It's the boss, Reoccurring Nightmare. And I know I do boss modes, on the last round of the final couple hours a day, but why is this one different? Two reasons. One, I don't have time later on tonight. I really wanted to hit it on the last round of nodes, but I am on round 8 right now. The rest of my alliance, we're almost done with it. I just don't have the time later on tonight to finish it up on stream. I have a very, very early, ridiculously early in the morning thing to attend to, so I gotta get some sleep. So I'm gonna do this now and get a couple of these nodes in during round 8. It's almost the last set of nodes. You'll forgive me, right? We're still going to use barely any 5 stars. Of course, this one kind of has some requirements, so we might not get around it. And, well, here's the other part. I already did a few nodes. I didn't realize what my timing was for the day until, I don't know, maybe a half hour ago. And at that point in time, I was like, oh, shoot, I better run this now, while I still have nodes to show off, while I still have things to do. So, here's the deal. I'm going to run these, what is basically 4 nodes. We have 2 side nodes, and because those 2 side nodes, we'll have 2 boss nodes available. I'm going to run them all with, I'm going to run the side nodes with 4-star options only, because my whole point of doing this set of videos is to basically show everyone out there that even though you're in round 8, even though it's the last day, you don't need 5 stars to help out your alliance. You can do this without them. Of course, you might need certain 4 stars leveled up pretty decently, but I'm hoping by the time you're actually looking at these videos that you're actually looking for help, you have a 4-star roster established. In the against Gorr node, we'll probably do one with a 5-star and one with a 4-star, because there's only one 5-star and one 4-star that you have a choice of using in the middle. I'm sure you're all aware of this by now, but we'll get into it when it happens. I'm going to recap a couple of things that I can't go over with you on video right now. For this one, for Thor, Goddess of Thunder, that means the 4-star Thor, okay? You could pretty much run this node, or any of these versions of this node, with the same people that you would play against Gorr with, okay? Which is basically, to make it easy, charge tile peoples. I'll get into what I'm going to go with that in a moment when we get to actually fighting Gorr. For this node, the ones with Drax, I have been having a super awesome fun time with good old Mantis and 4-star Star-Lord. Why, you might say? Well, there's a lot of people in these nodes. Sometimes you have to fight against waves of people. How are you supposed to get through that with a few 4 stars? Simple. There's always goons involved in these wave nodes, and on some of these side nodes, there's usually a goon or 2. As long as there's at least 1 goon available on these side nodes, when Drax is there, and has to be, of course, Mantis, and then 4-star Star-Lord, 4-star Star-Lord is going to put out his countdowns for his passive because the enemy did something, right? Your moves are going to get cheaper. I would definitely make it a priority to put his yellow at 5 and his red at 5 for those purposes. Drax is going to go ahead and he's going to do his secret weapon attack after each one of those countdowns goes off. So you should have Drax's purple at 5. And I would suggest his black at 5 as well. Why his black and not his red? Well, for one, you're going to use Star-Lord's red for a giant punch whenever there's enough countdowns on to make it available. And it's cheaper. Plus, Drax's black destroys enemy special tiles. Doesn't care what type they are. Countdown, strike, protect, repeater, doesn't care. Destroys enemy special tiles and the tiles around them. And don't forget what Mantis does. Whenever you destroy enemy tiles or match them, she'll make her own countdown tiles, and they're going to put people to stun people, or she's going to end up hurting people that are already stunned. And then, of course, Drax is going to come down with his secret weapon and do more damage. Why do we put Star-Lord's purple at 3 and not use that as well? Because Drax's purple's at 5, and if you have enough countdowns out there, which Mantis and Star-Lord should be helping with, use Drax's purple. It makes a super strong strike tile to help make all of his secret weapon attacks, all of Mantis's attacks, and Star-Lord's punch even better. Believe me, these actually go pretty easily when you have those 3 together. Remember, only if you have a goon involved. If there's no goon for some strange reason, you can resort to certain other options that are pretty easy, that you've been probably using already. I'll get into those in a moment. Trust me on this. I'm trying not to spoil the boss fights here. And then there's Star-Lord Peter Quill. You can pretty much do the same stuff that we were just talking about with Drax, but if I may suggest, Star-Lord's strongest color is yellow. You could put in Valkyrie with and Valkyrie's strongest color is yellow. And as long as you keep it that way, what you can end up doing is put in a third person that has the third person that has a strong power you're going to use, or make it, you can bank off Valkyrie's red if you want. But point is, the third person should have on some support that makes a color you want the strongest color in your team. Why I'm stating this is because if you have one color, the strongest color, Valkyrie is going to end up making AP for that color. Okay, so let's just say it's red, for instance, and you put in, so you got 3-star Star-Lord, Valkyrie, and I don't know, Nebula, right? And you put on some support, so red is her strongest color. I'm just spitting theory here with you, but it's worked. I've done it a couple times myself. You just aim for the person that the bounty hunter tile is facing and keep matching them. You're going to keep making red AP this way and depleting enemy AP. It'll take a few turns to get it rolling, but once it's up, now you have Valkyrie's red, or Nebula's red, but you'll probably want to use Valkyrie's, ready to fire, okay? Because of all that red AP the bounty hunter has made you. Look at who the new bounty hunter tile is facing. Use her red ability on that person. Not only did you just do a ton of damage with AP you generated from the bounty hunter, but now you just cleared that bounty hunter tile. And now you've got more AP towards the next person. I wouldn't fire a power off, though, until you have a bounty hunter tile on screen, so you can at least make some AP while you do this. That's just my suggestion. Why is this work with 3-star Star-Lord? It's really, we're just working with the 3-star person that we have to work with. I mention all this with him because just in case yellow ends up being your strongest color or power, Star-Lord's yellow turns enemy strongest color tiles into green charge tiles. And, well, Star-Lord himself has an okay green power. You could also use that to your advantage if you want to make your third person someone who really uses green abilities. Excuse me 1 second. My daughter seems to need something.
I just got a crown.
Yeah. Good job, baby. Good job. You just got to win in Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Very good. She's playing Fall Guys online, and she's very proud. She just got her crown, which is awesome. I need to get myself a crown. Anyways, okay. That's those 3 character sets of nodes. If you want better explanations, I'm always looking at I shouldn't say always, but constantly looking at my YouTube comments. So shoot me a message on this video, or here on Twitch on stream if you catch it, and I'll be happy to try to help out with other solutions. For now, let's get into these other remaining nodes. Ugh. Thor Modern. We have Hawkeye and 2 goons. It's not that big of a deal. They're not that hard to beat down, but it is 3-star Thor. You see who I have out here? It's actually really fun. I'll get into why this works in a moment, but it doesn't work necessarily with this person. So we're going to do something a little different. Obviously, if you need a dynamic duo to throw in there and you have 5 stars available, you know Beta Ray Bill and Polaris would be a great team. They always are. They do really good work together. You know what else is fun? Is power up for this alone? Loki. I'm not joking. Don't don't go off the stream yet. Don't switch videos just because it said 5-star Loki. If you have them available, 5-star Loki and Valkyrie. Purple, oops, excuse me. Purple is now your strongest color because 5-star Loki is out there. If you follow the bounty hunter tiles and do the damage where it needs to be done, which isn't hard when you have a 5-star doing the hits, she's going to make a bunch of purple AP. You know how cheap his purple is? Only 7. And once you get those tiles out there, keep matching them, make them reproduce to each other, right? Because that's what you do with them. You match those black countdown tiles, they reproduce all over the board. It only costs 4 purple to use it. What is that? 10,000 damage for each one used? It moves up to 3. That's 30,000 damage just for using 4 purple AP. Of course, you have to have the tiles out there first, but it's not hard to get when you have Bounty Hunter collecting the purple for you. I'm telling you, people were dropping like flies. But remember, once again, with Valkyrie, wait until the Bounty Hunter tile's facing somebody and use the purple on that person. I want to use a different team though, someone that's just 4-star centric. Because if you don't have 5 stars, then you probably don't need help. I sigh heavily because of using 3-star Thor. Well, I'm going to go into one of the teams that I've been using quite awesomely. I find it really fun. Throg and Gator. I mean, it is Loki, right? But it's Gator Loki. This has been working quite well. There hasn't been many problems at all with it. And since it's just Hawkeye and 2 goons, I doubt we're going to have an issue. So, it's 2 4-stars. If you don't have them trained up, you probably should start working on it, especially Throg. Throg has a great ability here in his Pet Avengers Assemble. It says it costs 9, but it won't. Look at that passive. This power costs 1 AP less for each color of charge tile on the board to a minimum of 3. Do you know how quickly you're going to get multiple colors of charge tile out there? Real silly quick. Okay? More importantly, so once he gets down to let's say 5 or less, it says it brings everyone airborne for 2 turns. So you see the opponent has enough AP to fire off a big ability or maybe a countdown tile the opponent's about to resolve and you can't do anything about it, just send your whole team airborne. Once you're in the sky, nothing can hurt you there. And you'll come back down after 2 turns doing some decent damage. Also, Throg's blue, you just match a blue tile and you get a repeater, which is going to make more charge tiles. Or if Throg is up front and he's tanking a hit, he instead spends the repeater, it goes away, right? But he does some damage for it and takes no damage himself. So Throg is a good defensive option on top of the offense he provides with his charge tiles. I definitely suggest ranking Throg up, getting him up to in levels if you haven't already. He's a great charge tile helper. And if we've learned anything from this boss battle, it's that charge tiles are sometimes a necessary evil you have to deal with. Why Loki? Well, he's just a good support for Throg. He helps Throg do better. He starts out invisible with that just a log. If you have it up to 5, he's out there for 5 turns. And Death Roll is beautiful. Whenever the enemy matches a charge tile, he does 4,000 damage and creates a purple charge tile. Just basically self-feeding himself. He only stays invisible if you match a purple charge tile. So if he comes back to being visible, gotta find a purple charge and match it. Or destroy it. Instigators were all the damages though. Swap for 7 black, swap 16 pairs of tiles, a little over 3,000 damage for each swapped charged tile. And if he's invisible, you convert 4 more basic or enemy special tiles to charge tiles. And it gets rid of the enemy ones first. This is a beautiful ability for 7 purple. He has to be invisible to get the conversion, but as you heard earlier, it's pretty easy to do that. Even his yellow is not bad. If you want to put it at 5, you could, but I would definitely keep black at 5. If you're going to reduce anything, I'd reduce his purple. But I put this down to 3 personally. But even at 5, it does, 2.5 grand damage to the enemy team and creates 3 charge tiles. Also, when Loki or an ally matches a charge tile in their strongest color, you get a burst of health. It's nice. I don't mind it being just at 3 though. You still get to create 2 charge tiles. You still do a little bit of team damage, and you still get health on matching those tiles. Okay? Him and Throg together are a beautiful group. They work well, and you'll see why right now. We're already invisible. There's nothing charged out there yet. We want a blue to match ASAP, okay? So let's try to get a blue to match. Of course, Hawkeye's going to want that blue too, so let's make sure we get it. Unfortunately, Throg's going to be in front, so it's going to go away right now, but I did damage to him and took none myself. The key to getting one of these blues to stick out there is going to be, unfortunately, trying to get a cascade to match it. I could do this right now. I don't know if it's worth it yet, but yeah, let's do it. I'm hoping for a charge. There you go. See, if I match this red to the left, I'll get a blue secondary, which means Thor's going to stand in front. Throg's going to be behind. He's going to get to keep his tile. So now Thor's the tank. My blue repeater gets to stay out there because Throg's not taking any damage. We have no other outlet for red. You might as well just use the red when you get it. It's going to make more yellows, and let's face it, your team likes yellows. Not a lot of good matches on this one. We're almost out of invisibility, unfortunately. I guess we'll just take some yellow for now. I was kind of hoping he'd match that, but... Oh boy. What are we gonna go? I guess we'll go with this yellow. Now we're ready to go up in the sky, because all those blacks are ready to go off. There's only one left. It's just a shuriken, but it does 3.5k damage. Do we really want to take that? Probably not. I could just go up in the skies right now, or I could do this to create 2 more charge tiles, but I don't think we want to. I think we want to go up in the sky. Let's avoid taking damage. Let's heal ourselves a bit. They took a blue. Figures. But we're not here for some of this stuff that's happening. I want those greens, but we can get rid of those reds, which would be really nice too. What do these reds do? Ooh, big damage. We probably should get rid of them. So that blue is going to stun somebody, and I don't have enough yellow to get myself safe. So it's okay. These things happen, but thankfully nothing big and damaging is around the corner right now. So we're okay with this right now. Now, if we match a blue right now, unfortunately we're not going to get that repeater out of Throg because he's stunned. Do we still want the blue? Of course we do, if only just to keep it away from Hawkeye, but that's not a concern right now. What do we got in the team-ups? And whales, which we're not using. Way too expensive of a power there. And proportional punch, which is probably not going to be useful. So let's just match some red. We'll get some, if we get enough red, we can make more yellow tiles. Oh boy. Explosive arrow came out. Well, we definitely need to try to get rid of that. And we did. At the cost of some blue for both teams, because we're not going to use it, and he doesn't get it now. Meteor Hammer's gone. That's good. I'll take some red. Yep, I know. It's okay. We'll be fine. What do I do here? I'm thinking we are going to match the red and get the team up while we're at it. We can match those blacks next time. He's probably going to take a blue, because why not, right? See? Ah, there it goes. If I use the red now, it might actually turn one of these blacks yellow, and if it does, then we're kind of screwed on these black arts tiles. Not that we really, actually we're gonna let that one go off. Let's look at these. That one's gonna do 3k, and that will kind of suck. But look at what this does. It restores 19k health to a Conran and deals almost 9,000 to a random ally. He's full health back there. That's this guy, the Conran. So if I let it go, he's going to get no health because he's already full. And he's going to do 9k to a random ally. We're going to let that go. In fact, we're just going to pound him with a hammer real quick. And kind of want to do that, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Which one do I want? So this is a heavy question right here. I guess I'll take this one right here on the side. So now the Conrads goes off. There you go. 9,000 damage to Hawkeye. Got hit by your own pal. How's it feel? What's this one do? Removes up to 3 friendly strike tiles and does 11k damage. Well, we don't want 11k damage, so that's a no-go for us. That stinks because I wanted to make that purple upwards, but oh well. Ouch. 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 We need to get rid of Hawkeye bad because he's going to keep doing matches with these enhanced strike tiles they got out here. Although I have enough team up. So 3 chosen basic tiles and the yellow protect tiles. Miles will take some protection, right? I'm going to put one right here because then we'll get a match of 3 for yellow purposes. And we'll keep 2 of them for defense. Like here. See, there we go. So now we have enough to go up in the air again when we need to. Excuse me. What's this blue do? Electric arrow? Wait, what's it do? Create 8 charge tiles. Why would we get rid of that? That's what our team loves. Let's let the charge tiles flow. Sometimes an enemy tile isn't a bad thing. You just gotta look at it and see what it does. I do want more black. I'd be able to do Loki's death roll. Instigator. Sorry, thinking of his passive. I guess I'll just match these team ups for now. I can't match this yellow to the left because then this electric arrow will fall and it'll be matchable, and we want that to actually stick around. I guess we'll just move that to the side. That worked. Don't match it. Okay. Hey Jetix, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Right now we're playing around with potential 4-star options during round 8 of MPQ against Gorr. There's a lot of people I know out here that kind of have a problem, with fighting Gorr and wondering what options they have, and all the while 4-stars still get it done. Okay, so now that we got that out there, here's a heavy question. Do I do just the 3k damage and put some green out there? Or do I go up in the skies and be safe for a little bit? I don't think we need the safety. I think I'm going to take the match 5 to start. Don't know if you saw that there, but it was there. I'll take this match 5. So now doing 3,000 damage looks great because Hawkeye's going to bite it. Mine is not done with round 8 yet, but I have a confession to make. Part of that is due because one of our players is a little inactive right now, and I think I think there's more than one doing it, but one's been inactive for a while. We'll probably have a guild opening or a clan opening very, very soon. So we got these 2 guys left. They're both goons. We got 2 strike tiles out there. I think it's time we Try out a Zip Zap Zop. Yes, got rid of one of them, got rid of the other strike. Beautiful. That's a lot of extra charge tiles up there on the board. So now that we have all these charge tiles, let's Instigator him. That's a lot of damage from a 4-star. 30k for 7 black is nothing to sneeze at. We'll take this red right there just because it gets rid of his countdown. At the same time, we get to match a tile. That's going to give us enough AP to hammer out some more yellows. So we're going to hit that out there. I could take it to the skies right now, but I don't think we want to. At least not yet. I want that Zip Zap Zop, because this is going to do enough damage to kill him. There we go. I still have enough red to do another Mjolnir's Might. And... do I do it again? Let's do it again. We can do another Mjolnir's Might. After he pretends like he's going to do something. I'm going to get rid of one of these, because I don't really care about Proportional Punch being in my back pocket. It's just taking up space. Should I do this for no reason whatsoever? Sure. There. And then we'll do this. And next move wins. There we go. Let's go to Gorr now and see what we can do over there. I got a couple different fun teams I've been playing with them. Okay. So I only got a couple nodes left to try this out with you for you guys on stream, but here we go. For Gorr, okay, you guys are already aware of this, but you can only use 2 different characters up here against Gorr. Either Mighty Thor, otherwise known as Jane Foster 5-star Thor, Lady Thor, whatever you want to call her, or the 4-star version of her. You can't use anyone else. Every other character locked out. It's annoying, okay? And on the left, you have to use a different Thor. Basically one of the male Thors, or Throg. Throg counts too. Oh, you have a level 330 Gargantos. It's my highest level 1 so far. That's good. Gargantos, huh? Just a curiosity here. So Gargantos' strongest color is green. So in some of those side fights, those side nodes, you could always use like Valkyrie with Gargantos, guaranteeing that the bounty hunter is going to give you green AP. Now Gargantos himself doesn't have a green ability to use. He is a passive here, but then since green is your strongest, you're going to gain green AP. You can guarantee with Valkyrie and Gargantos that green abilities will be fired off. So like, let's say you had to use 3-star Star-Lord because that is actually a node, or 3-star Thor. You can guarantee that you'll be able to fire off that Call the Storm, you know, or that God, what's the name of Star-Lord's 3-star ability? I can't think of the name of it. What is it again? Let's see. It's going to drive me crazy until I see it. There it is. Bit of both. That's right. So you could fire off Bit of Both, or Call the Storm more often if Gargantos is there as your strongest character with green, and Valkyrie's sitting there pumping up green AP because of Bounty Hunter. Just a suggestion. You don't have to run with it, but since you mentioned Gargantos, I figured I'd try to say something. Anyways, Mighty Thor over here or Lady Thor are 2 different options. How do you get so many covers? Do you just save them up over time? I save everything. I mean, this is... Marvel Puzzle Quest is a game of pure hoarding and commitment. I don't play really any other mobile games. I play other video games on consoles, but for mobile games, this is my deal. It's been my deal for 9th anniversary coming up. 5-star covers, it's same thing. Honestly, it's all because of 4-star champ rewards giving you... well, here, I'll give you an example. Let's click on Throg for just because. We use him as an example. So when you get 3 stars up in Champed, they're going to give you 4-star covers and legendary tokens and CP. Well, when 4 stars get up there, you're going to get CP, 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 legendary tokens. Oh, what's that? 5-star shards, 5-star shards, 5-star shards. And at 280, there's always a cover. I know that's not accounting for every cover I have, but it's the CP that we're looking at here. That's a lot of CP that you can gain and use in those special stores. I never pull from classic tokens, because classic tokens gives you the entire library of 5 stars to pull from besides the newest 3, and that means you're dwindling your chances of covering someone you're actually looking for. I only pull from the new store. So like, you know, like Chasm's coming out with I'm sorry, not Chasm. Chasm had a store. 5-star She-Hulk is coming soon with her own store and 2 other characters. If you pull from that, you're going to have a lot of greater odds of pulling She-Hulk and whatever her 2 buddies are that are in that store. Or latest Legends, there's only the 3 latest characters in there. You're going to increase your odds of pulling those 3 different characters by using just exclusively that store. I go back and forth between new store and latest Legends every time a new person comes in there. You spending legendary tokens on one and CP on the other, getting what I need out of it. It's a grind. I don't have everyone champed. It's definitely a grind. Every day I play this, and every day I do the PvE to full progression, maybe a sprinkling of PvP, but I do these boss events, puzzle gauntlets, welcome to Shield, everything to my fullest ability. I don't play for competitive. I don't try to get ranked, but I do get everything full progression. So if you want more information on it, instead of spending more time on here with it, I do have a video dedicated to just such things on YouTube. I made myself roll my eyes by saying these words because I feel like I don't like self-promotion that much, but hey, here I am. It's about farming. Literally on my channel, there's a how-to and how and why to farm for Marvel Puzzle Quest, and I go through why I do it, how to farm things out, and just the virtues of saving and using certain things in a certain way. And the farming isn't just for command points. I mean, it's for 2-star covers, 3-star covers. You have to farm everything except for 1-star stuff. Because farming 2 stars gets you more 3-star stuff. Farming 3 stars gets you more 4-star stuff. Farming 4 stars, you see what I'm saying. You have to keep maintaining the little guys and keep the farm rotating in order to get the covers out of everyone. You're milking everything for what it's worth. And if you don't, well, it's not going to work out the same way you'd want it to. I literally pay no money on this game except for what Google gives me. Google surveys, done through their app, give you about like $2 to $3 a month if you do their surveys. So I pay like $2 a month from Google, thanks Google, to buy a Bugle Pittance. And I do that only because, well, you saw the words up there, bonus rewards active. That turns that on. As long as bonus rewards are active, well, you can't really read it that well in here. But after certain PvE missions, you'll get more rewards, more CP, more HP, little things, just little droppings of stuff. But that's all I spend on this game is what Google gives me on Google reward surveys. And that $2 a month keeps me, just gives me a little bit extra CP and tokens to spend. And that's it. That's my expenditure on this game for, I don't know, how long is it now? I started the video with it. 3,232. That's the day I'm on it. 3232. So it's a long time playing without really spending. Excuse me. Anyways, back to what we were doing here. Let's get into Gorr. We got Mighty Thor. One of the teams I use with them, and it works really well, is Throg, Mighty Thor, and hey Cece. My daughter's here to give me another update, I believe. And Gator. These 3 together have been getting me through it. But if you want, Lady Thor right here, the 4-star version, does just as well. She doesn't have that board shake option that 5-star does. She's a little slower, I'd say, but you can stun the goons that come along with Gorr with the blue, and her red packs a stupid huge punch. Look at that damage, 16k plus 3,000 for each additional charge tile on the board. You're pretty much going to knock out Gorr real quick with that, as long as you get the 10 red AP. And it will happen pretty easily, to be quite honest, with Throg helping make charge tiles and Gator helping to cultivate them with Instigator. You should be no problem at all getting it up and smiting the living everything, insert your own words there, out of Gorr. But I'm going to show you something different that I was doing with this. I usually don't use 5 stars on stream, but at least not for this stuff. But here, excuse me, 5-star Mighty Thor. I don't even have her champed. Look at that. I got 3-2-4. She's not champed. I wasn't as lucky with pulling her covers. With Throg and not Gator, I got to use a Thor over here. So Throg's in there. I got to use a Lady Thor there. So Mighty Thor's there. And her, you need her, not the 4-star one for this team, because her yellow. You'll see why. Red, yellow, green. There she is. Negasonic. Now, here's where you ask, what? Why? Why Negasonic? Lady Thor's yellow says, destroy all charge tiles on the board. For each charge tile destroyed, deal 3k damage to a random enemy. Then converts 3 random basic tiles to charge tiles. Okay. Of course, it does it more at higher levels, more damage, but, you know, you want that yellow. You need at least a cover in that. We're not trying to milk that for damage, per se, although it is nice. The reason we're using Negasonic is that yellow. Because Negasonic's green, passive. Whenever you just match or destroy a charge tile, also destroy 2 random tiles. Does not generate AP. Do you know how much board shake this is? It's a ridiculous amount of board shake. It's usually not that great of an ability overall, because usually you match like 1 charge tile at a time and things don't always end up that well. But you're destroying a ton of charge tiles with 1 move. So much board shake is happening, you're going to end up usually making more AP than you spend because of it. So, and then not to mention her yellow keeps her flush with health, because that passive, make a yellow match, she gets health back. You know those enemy goons are like doing those oh god, what's it called? Those nightmare fuel tiles. They're ticking down damage on random allies. Well, she's going to take a few hits, and she's going to get it right back because of this. So, anyway, so she stays out there pretty well with the big guys, and actually helps out well. Let's heal them up. Let's heal her up. Let's get on in there, and you guys can see it for yourself. I want Throg to start making stuff, so we're gonna match that blue. He's got his goon out there as always, and see the nightmare fuel hit a random ally, so it hit Throg somehow, and here we are. But it's okay. I love how she just randomly board shakes things whenever she uses a power. It's kind of fun. It makes Negasonic even more valuable for this, honestly. I want, I guess, some green? Not a lot of good options right now. I'll just take the green for now. Okay, so now I'm going to take this red. That's matching 2 charge tiles. Negasonic's going to say to deal with it over and over again. We're building up yellow. We're getting there. We don't mind using her red to help build all this up. I'm going to get rid of this, just so there's 1 less shadow out there dealing with us. I want to match that blue, I think. Yeah. Because now I can use her blue again, and we got another one of Throg's passive repeater tiles out there. Okay. There we go. Getting there. Here we go. I could match this purple upwards and get a match 4 out of the team ups. But all it's really going to do is maybe destroy one charge tile on the left there in that green. And I'm not going to get anything really useful. That purple's not going to be useful for me. That team up's not that important to me. I'll get a little bit of green and 1 red, right? Why would I want that, really, at the end of the day? Let's take this red. That's 7 red AP. And I get Negasonic doing a couple little things on the side.
Daddy, I figured out to make the bridge.
Oh, good job.
You don't use 2 of them. You only use 1.
Oh, good job. She's building a track right now with cars, so kind of cool. I'm going to do this match 5 right here with those red. There we go. We're going to end up not using her yellow. This is not what I wanted to happen. And it's okay. We'll get it to work one way or the other. I'm contemplating what I should do in this one. Should I just fire the red here? Let's do it. Hey, he's gone. You see how much board shake's going on here? Because of Dr. Thor and... There's a lot of stuff that goes on in this. And I didn't even get to use her yellow. But I'm telling you, this was... When I discovered this was ridiculously fun. If you can get up to 8 yellow, which isn't that much, if you can get that, and you fire it off with a bunch of charge cells out there, her and Negasonic go back and forth doing passive, fun things. And I don't know, I can't imagine you losing with it. She's pretty good. She just has a lot of board shake stuff, really. She doesn't really have anything in the way of defense. It's funny the fact that it says Dr. Thor, and I think we would all think healing. There's nothing to do with healing in there. Not a single thing. So instead, it's board shake stuff. When she has a certain amount of AP or less in a color, she automatically does some random tile destruction because she used a power. And because Throg is helping make charge tiles, which makes AP generation easier, and Negasonic is destroying extra tiles when charge tiles are matched or destroyed, there's just so much board shake going on that you can't help but generate AP. It works itself over. Yeah, the red power is nice, but you need more than just the red. If she's going to do what she needs to do, you kind of need one of each of her covers, but the yellow is key for Negasonic to do her job. If you don't have the yellow, then don't even bother with Negasonic either. She's not worth it for that. You might even be better off just doing 4-star Jane Foster Thor and put Throg and Gator Loki next to him. Valkyrie! I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not going to run it. Once again, Valkyrie with 5-star Loki is fun with that purple, but we're not here for that. We can do other things for fun. Let's go down, get powered up. So just the powered up guys are in here. We wanted... Trying to remember which ones I used. Was it Nebula and Yondu? Yeah, this was it. This is a weird combination I was playing around with, and it's fun. It has its uses. Excuse me. I really wanted to make use of his blue. His blue does a ton of damage. Look at that, 10 blue. So it's a little pricey, but 32,000 damage. Are you kidding me? And then at the start of the turn, 5,000 damage to enemy with lowest health. So, I mean, that's a ton of damage. How did I make his blue so high? Wasp gauntlets. Who's using wasp gauntlets? No one's using wasp gauntlets. Go ahead, throw them on him. You get your blue damage up. Now my blue damage with him is the strongest in the team. I want Valkyrie to sit behind people. You don't want her to be the tank. So I also put the pocket radio on Nebula. All it does, at least at rank 3, is raise my red and green damage. So Her red and green are 445, 421, which is not as high as Yondu's blue damage. So the highest color we have is blue. I'm going to get Centurion Arrow out there, that archery rolling. And then if I get enough blue to do it again, I can't cast it twice. So then I'd use Nebula's blue. I'm going to have a use for blue. Okay? That's the point. Ready? I'm sorry, what's that, Jetix? I missed that message. I think 5-star Thors seem to be doing better than 4-star Goddess. Oh, of course, yeah. Need to do a lot more grinding, it seems, yeah. A 5-star Thor, yes, is going to do better than 4-star Goddess. In very, very rare situations is there a 4-star better than a 5-star. I'm looking at you, Wasp. But beyond that, yeah, the 5-star version of most characters is better than the 4-star version. It's just a rule of thumb. Yeah, and even like unchamped, like you noticed I have her at 324, I think it was, but my 4-star Thor is champed. It has plenty of levels on her. Nah, the 5-star one still leaps and bounds beyond it. It's doing much better. Anywho, let's do this Valkyrie Yondu Nebula thing. There's so many other ways to do this stuff, but I was playing around and found this solution, and I just wanted to, share the wealth. Ooh, it's all goons too? I could have totally made this regarding I'm not Nebula, I'm sorry, Mantis. You could have used Mantis and Drax on this one because even better, you could do like Drax with Star-Lord, because these goons are going to fire off random countdowns, right? So Star-Lord's going to fire a yellow, Drax is going to jump in with secret weapon. Your middle person, Valkyrie's just going to sit there and keep making you AP with Bounty Hunter. Who's Bounty Hunter looking at? Subject. This guy. So let's do as much damage to him as we can, because we need to do what? 9k? Yeah, 9,200 damage to get our 4 AP out of it. And we're going to need all of it. So let's do this. I want that blue. We're focusing on blue, remember? And we're going to move this yellow here. Now this blue's available again. Bounty Hunter gave us our blue, so we're set. Who's this on? It's on Brawler. Who's Brawler? Not that guy. This guy right here, right? So we need to do what? 9,200? I think this qualifies as 9,200. What do you think? Centurion Archery, go. Yondu says bye-bye. So now my archery's out. It's out there. Now it's a passive that's going to keep doing damage. I think archery's going to work now. I think I'm going to get that Bounty Hunter fulfilled each time. Just maybe. Let's go with this. Who's this on? Amalgamated Shadow. So we got to do it to him, which is unfortunate because he's going to go... He's going to go ahead and be invisible half the time, which is going to be annoying. But what are you going to do? We can't do anything really about it, so... take this black. Yaka Assault on the subject though there. Almost done with him. He's not even the guy we're aiming for. Well, killed him, and now that dude's invisible. So we're going to take this invisible hit, unfortunately, right to the face. But we got our Bounty Hunter up. And... we're almost done with this here. So that fade hurts a lot. I mean, nothing we can do against that, but it's okay. We have enough red now to roll this out. Or we can wait for his. I think, well, his or hers, I'm sorry. Dragonfang Fury would definitely do the trick. I think we're going to wait just a moment. If we can... well, honestly, no. This is 4 separate blows. You know what this Amalgamated Shadow does, right? As soon as it takes too much damage in one hit, it goes invisible. So the other 3 blows would be wasted. So might as well do this one hit, and it'll give us some attack tiles as well. And now we have this ready. So now I can make a warped enhancement repeater that's going to heal Nebula and create a strike tile. So, yeah, anyways, Valkyrie's Bounty Hunter definitely comes in handy if you use it and milk it right. Those supports to help change what your strongest color are should really be abused and used as much as you can. There's no reason why you shouldn't. I know a lot of people collect the supports and don't know what to do with them, don't level them right, but this is something that it's just a part of the game, and I really suggest pouring more attention into them. So Yondu took enough damage so that our arrow went away, but hey, guess what? Who could fire off Centurion Archery again? There we go. One last run at Gorr and we're done. And it looks like my alliance should be able to beat this tonight too on the final round. So that's good. But I definitely want to get my hits in when we can. You guys aren't alone though. Not everyone has a fully active alliance. I'm still missing 2 people not doing their part, and it's a little annoying at times. But at least 10 of us have hit our full progression so far, and it looks like we probably will get an 11th, maybe a 12th in there as well. We'll see. Okay. Let's go Gorr. We used 5-star Mighty Thor last time. It didn't really... You didn't get to see the whole Negasonic fun of it all, but hey, it's okay. We'll figure it out another time. Let's put in Lady Thor, the 4-star one, because once again, it's what my entire shtick of these videos is about, right? We can throw in Valkyrie to... Well, no, we can't. That still has to be someone over there. Let's go with Valkyrie here. There we go. I want to get more red. I want to smite as much as possible. That's what the theme of this team is going to be. And then over here, we could use Throg. We could. I'm kind of tempted to. I mean, Throg's a solid option in this spot because that yellow will keep you safe if the enemy goes invisible. If the enemy goes invisible and to counter-strike you, his yellow will keep your whole team safe. At least for the turn. Beyond that, I see no reason to put in any of the other Thors unless you have 5-star Thor, like, ready at half health. If he's at half health, then sure, who's going to turn down the free red, green, and yellow AP? But we don't have him at health. We don't have him ready for that. And like I said, I don't try to use the 5 stars on stream because that's not for everybody. Let's get Throg back in there. I think he's one of the best options for that slot. We're going to use 4-star Thor for her smite and her blue stun. And Valkyrie's going to help us make red AP. I want to make sure red's our strongest. 343 for the red damage. 343 is still strongest. Yep. Red is our strongest color. So, without further... Oh, isn't there a support I can throw on him? Gotta use the supports when you can. I think all my supports are equipped right now. We should take one from somebody. Although, to be fair, we don't really need to. Yeah, let's just not worry about it. We'll be fine. We don't need it for this. We have Valkyrie support on. We have Throg support on. We're good. We're good. We can do this. We're golden. Let's go. Supports really do make the world go around, though, in this, so... I'm only rushing through it because, to be quite honest, I know that sometimes these videos can get a little long. So now we gotta still hunt down Gorr, get more red AP. It's not a bad thing to do. So we'll take that red right there. Excuse me, sir, I need more red AP. I need... I guess I'll take the green for now. Oh boy, left him a nice match 4. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. So we're gonna move on, hit this yellow. You definitely don't want Gorr taking all the yellow. It's really annoying how much he can hog the yellow. Are we gonna make this thing? No, we're not. Oh, man. We don't have enough hits coming in. Okay. To pay more attention to what we're matching, I guess. Okay. It's fine. Okay, sir, you need to stop with that. Here we go. Now Throg's going to start working for us, which this is the whole point of what we need. We need Throg here for this purpose. We need to get that blue out there ASAP to make those charge tiles. That's what's going to help us get our objectives done. What's that purple do? 3k damage. Convert random tiles to black. Meh. I'm not really that worried about that. We need to get our AP rolling. This ain't working without AP. And that repeater right there just saved us some damage as well. And that's enough random board shake from you, computer. Thank you. Who we got? Gorr. Good. We'll hit him with another 4k hit right here. That'll help that. And I want that blue, but I also want those red charge tiles. I'm taking the red charge tile. See, they made Bounty Hunter finish up, so I think it's worth it. Can you stop taking my stuff randomly? Yes, it's my stuff. It's got my name on it. Oh, I'm sorry. What's that, Jetix? I was looking at the screen over here. If you get a spot on me, I can join your answer, or do I need a better roster? Oh, no, dude. We don't have any, like, prerequisites on our alliance. The only thing we state is, like, hey, be active. That's it. You know, you can go on vacations and whatnot, but let us know if you're going to be gone longer than, like, 10 days tops. We prefer to be shorter, of course. Amalgamated shadow figures. Okay, well, we're going to get rid of this shadow right now. Boop. That get the bounty hunter down. So, yeah, I will be posting this on Facebook when the opening is available. And when it is available, it's basically first come, first serve. We've had much lower people join our team, and they are definitely they've worked their way up the ranks. You know, we don't discriminate against your roster or whatever. Not in my alliance, at least. So yeah, if you see it online tomorrow from PI McLeod, some posting saying that, hey, we got a roster slot open, feel free to jump in as quick as you can. Just a fair bit of warning, though. We've had plenty of people ask about this in the past, so I don't think you'll be the only one looking for such a post. Come on, go away. Who's this on? It's on Gorr. Good. We can hit him for another 4k damage. And that dude's invisible in the back, and I don't want to take it to the face. So here's the whole purpose of Throg, besides blue repeaters. Pet Avengers Assemble is beautiful for getting up, away from that fade, up in the air. He can do all he wants down here. I'm not worried about it. And I'm going to come on down with a mighty crash. Kept me safe, gave me a little bit of a bonus health there. And now, what do we got? I got to hit Amalgamated Shadow in the back. That's okay. I got this smite ready for him, so I'm going to just be ready. First, I'm going to hit this, so I get my hop, skip, and jump out there. Ooh. Okay. This guy's going to take the red. There we go. I would use the blue, but you can't stun the boss. So I'm going to wait for him to make another ally. If he makes another ally, then I'll stun that guy. Do I want the red? I think I do. Nah, we'll take the blue because that's another hop, skip, and jump. Just for that purpose right there. If I get hit, I can use it as a counter. I can't take too much more, though. Let's see. I think Valkyrie should take a hit for once. She's been sitting pretty back there. So let's do that, just so she can possibly take a hit. I need that red. But all these tiles are going to tick down. That's going to do damage. It's random though, right? Yeah, to a random enemy. Can't really plan a plan for it. Oh boy. The choices I have to make right now. Okay. Oh, nice. The Among Us thing. Nice. My daughter's drawing Among Us stuff. Interesting. Okay, stay alive. Stay alive. Oh, come on. Don't die from this. Ooh, she's still alive. Okay, and this dude's invisible. Ah, figures. Well, shoot. Looks like the next hit's probably going to kill Lady Thor, and that's a shame. Well, I'm going to do this then to get the different charge tiles out there so I can use them myself. It's because if she's about to die, I might as well do that. Although, who matches black? 40. Not you. Valkyrie does. I guess I could get rid of my bounty hunter and keep her alive, keep him alive for one more turn. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, man. Hanging on by a thread, 71 health. Okay. Use Throg here. Ah, finally hit him. Death finally came for her. Well, now Throg gets to sit in front because he's the next highest level guy, and that's fine. So I'm going to do this. So that passive hop, skip, and jump is going to do that retaliation on those. Boss is almost dead. I wish I could fire that off. We're going to do this. There you go. Hop, skip, and jump. Got rid of Gorr. That counterattack thing is nice. Okay. So now we got a who's the bounty hunter on? Amorphous Shadow, which I think is this guy. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to Dragon Fang him. That did that. Now we got the bounty hunter off. That means we got more red. We'll get up there. We'll take this yellow. We'll take this yellow. Ah, see, now he's going to go invisible. That's lame. It's okay. You might wonder how those tiles get fortified. Once again, that's support that I have on Valkyrie. Which one's it called? I'm sorry, the Destroyer Gun. Start of the turn, 27% chance to fortify a random friendly special tile. That's the main reason I put it on her. She has bounty hunter tiles she puts out all the time, and it's nice to get it protected so you can keep it around. I'm going to charge some tiles up. Yep, see, he went invisible. So I'm going to just go to the sky and come on down with a bang. It sucks that we lost 4-star Thor in that fight, but that's okay. That's what health packs are for. And in the end, we won with a very healthy Throg and Valkyrie doing the job there. Smite did its work when it needed to, and at the end of the day, we are still winning. That's what I got for you. I normally would do this, like I said, later on at night in the final 4 hours while this is going with the hardest nodes. And I would show off more teams. Like I said, I do love when Drax gets teamed with 4-star Star-Lord and Mantis. I think that's a beautiful team, and I have yet to have any issues running it through anybody. We went through Thor Modern, Thor Goddess Thunder, 3-star Star-Lord, and Valkyrie. Valkyrie is very helpful too if you really want to min-max what your big strongest color is. You can have a lot of fun with this teams if you do it right, but if I had to suggest any 4-star characters to concentrate on for events like this, since it featured a 5-star and 4-star character that's all about charge tiles, get your Throg leveled up, get your Gator leveled up, and maybe a little bit of Negasonic on the side. I usually don't suggest her, but she works pretty darn well with 5-star Mighty Thor. So that's my suggestions for you. If you're still running this and trying to support your alliance, you can get through this. You don't need 5 stars. They help, obviously, if you have them, but there's ways around it, and we all know it. You just got to figure out what you can use to your advantage. Okay? Well, thank you very much for tuning in, Jetix. I appreciate it. It's nice to see a new face around here. And I will see you guys on the next go around, which should be relatively soonish. I got to do another Crash of the Titans soon. And more importantly, She-Hulk's going to have her own 5-star store soon. When she has that, well, there goes my CP, as always. Thanks again. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.